Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Now, this is something that I'm really very interested in. It's something that we really want to look at. So I stumbled on this video. Lex Fredman was having this conversation with Elon Musk regards the situation in the Middle East that has to do with the Palestinians and Israel and the conflict that they've had for so many years. And he asked, what will be the solution you think will be applicable, to the situation? He asked, what does Elon Musk think the Israelis should do? What's the response? What does he think about the Middle East? And thinks about the Israel and Hamas war, what's going on down there. And Elon sat down, had this conversation, and this is not for the very first time having to listen to different voices, different people. What was provided or what was discussed seems like a solution that can actually, provide lasting peace to the environment. So I want you guys to listen. Let me know what your thoughts are at the end of the whole video. But for me, it's spot on. Because I think if the Israelis follow this blueprint, maybe then they will be seen in the world as a better big brother or a better country who needs to also survive. Because an eye for an eye makes everyone blind. And that's exactly what's happening right now. An eye for an eye. Everybody's blind.
Virtually, you've been a proponent of peace on Twitter, on X.
Yeah.
So let me ask you about the wars going on today and to see what the path to peace could be. How do you hope the current war in Israel and Gaza comes to an end? What path do you see that can minimize human suffering in the long term in that part of the world?
Well, I think that part of the world is definitely like if you look up there is no easy answer in the dictionary. It'll be that like the picture of the Middle East, in Israel especially. So there is no easy answer. Or what this is strictly my opinion of is that the goal of Hamas was to provoke an overreaction from Israel. They obviously do not expect to, have a military victory, but they really wanted to commit the worst atrocities that they could in order to provoke the most aggressive response possible from Israel, and then leverage that aggressive response to rally Muslims worldwide for the cause of Gaza and Palestine, which they have succeeded in doing. So the counterintuitive thing here, I think that the thing that I think should be done, even though it is very difficult, is that I would recommend that Israel engage in the most conspicuous acts of kindness possible. Everything. That is the actual thing that would thwart the goal of Hamas.
So in some sense, the degree that makes sense in geopolitics, turn the other cheek, implemented.
It's not exactly turn the other cheek, because I do think that there's, I think it is appropriate for Israel to find the Hamas members and, either kill them or incarcerate them. That's something has to be done because they're just going to keep coming otherwise. But in addition to that, they need to do whatever they can. There's some talk of establishing, for example, a mobile hospital. I'd recommend doing that. Just making sure that there's food, water, medical necessities, and just be over the top about it and be very transparent. So that people can't claim it's a trick. Like just put a webcam on the thing, all 24/7.
Deploy acts of kindness.
Yeah, conspicuous acts of kindness that are unequivocal, meaning they can't be somehow, because Hamas will then their response will be, oh, it's a trick. Therefore, you have to counter how is it not a trick.
this ultimately fights the broader force of hatred in the region.
Yes. And I'm not sure who said it. It's an apocryphal saying, but an eye for an eye makes everyone blind. Now that neck of the woods, they really believe in the whole eye for an eye thing. But I mean, you really have, if you're not going to just outright commit genocide, like against an entire people, which obviously would not be acceptable to really shouldn't be acceptable to anyone, then you're going to leave basically a lot of people alive who subsequently, hate Israel. So really the question is like, how, for every Hamas member that you kill, how many did you create?
Mm-hmm.
And if you create more than you killed, you've not succeeded. That's the real situation there. And it's safe to say that if you kill somebody's child in Gaza, you've made at least a few Hamas members who will die just to kill an Israeli. That's the situation. So, but I mean, this is one of the most contentious subjects one could possibly discuss. But I think if the goal ultimately is some sort of long-term peace, one has to look at this from the standpoint of, over time, are there more or fewer terrorists being created?
We don't want more Hamas. And that's the truth. We do not want more Hamas. That's saying we do not want more violence. But if you keep killing children, making children fatherless, making children motherless, making fathers lose their sons, what you're creating is a circle of vengeance, and the circle of vengeance, it has to stop at some point. Forgiveness has to enter. And kindness is the key, actually. Kindness is the key. Everybody has the right to survive, but kindness is the key. Palestinians need to be kind to the Israelis. Israelis need to be kind to Palestinians. You can't shut their water, can't shut their light and expect that everything will be fine. No, you have to show some level of kindness. Please subscribe to my channel. I will be grateful if you do. Thank you very much. See you to the next one.